we have made since the 1960s civil rights movement. 1960s America. Racial segregation prohibits white and people of color from sharing government facilities. The facilities reserved for people of color are greatly inferior and vastly underfunded.
2016 America. Our towns and communities are severely racially and economically divided. Higher quality schools are reserved for a large percentage of white students. Lower quality schools are reserved for a large percentage of students of color, most who do not end up graduating because of lack of funding.
Then, the head of the FBI, J. Edgar Hoover, makes headlines calling Martin Luther King Jr. the most notorious liar in the country. White supremacist groups such as the KKK agree with him and rally against racial integration.
Now, the Republican frontrunner makes headlines by claiming, since Obama did such a bad job, there will never be another black president. White supremacist groups such as the 1% and the KKK agree with him. They purchased $25 Let's Make America Great Again hats and rallied their support against gun control and against Black Lives Matter.
Then, black children are lynched on the street and people just carry on by.
Now, black children are shot dead in the street and people just carry on by.
Martin Luther, what age have we left you in? It seems like we left you in vain. There are still wars battling it out on the street when just being of color makes us soldiers for a statistical regime.
Martin Luther, what year would you think it is? As I help at my food pantry, I overhear a young black boy get excited about receiving some bread. As his mother tells me, he hasn't eaten right in days.
Thank you, Martin Luther, for allowing us to reach a point where our reach for equality isn't perceived as bitterness from the time where there were shackles around our wrists and knives at our throats.
But Martin Luther, there is so much that hasn't been done. The handcuffs have come off, but there are still guns pointed at our bodies. Mother's prayers create eulogies for their young black sons.
And black children don't know why they should be running from the police, but they know they should be running.
Martin Luther, you have not died in vain. But what these politicians are saying will make it seem like you have.
They want to make America great again. What they really mean is they want to make America white again. When black people were split into 3/5 of a body, 3/5 of a person, 3/5 of a life. So when you shoot them down, it's only 3/5 of a problem.
I do not know which great America they are referring to.
The one where we were slaves or the one where we could only be house servants?
Or the one where Jim Crow kept being shot dead because they confused him with some other black kid.
Martin Luther, I know you were silenced today. A bullet took your voice from the fight for equality. It's a day we still mourn, but we're still fighting.
We could be falling on deaf ears, but we are still fighting. We are still singing. We are still rallying. Martin Luther, they will hear us.
Because if no one speaks out, who will? From the halls of Columbia University,
from the halls of Lafayette College,
I will continue to speak out.
No one can tell me the only reason I got here was because of my skin color.
Because a lot of kids can't get here because of their skin color. It's up to us to help pave an easier path.
I'm speaking out because I know I will not end up dead for my opinion.
I'm speaking out because I am tired. Tired of being too black to be white, too white to be black. Tired of watching my family get pulled over, of telling my sister no. You won't see anyone like you on the Oscars this year.
And when KKK flyers are dropped on Red Bank lawns in New Jersey, it proves to us that not everyone agrees. It proves to us that not everyone is there yet. Martin Luther, you have paved a path for us to get here.
We will continue to pave like you have.
We will speak.
We will cry.
We will continue to sing out.
My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land.